Chrissy, the realty queen. Buying, selling, staging, she's the best you've ever seen. Oh, it's Chrissy, the OG Denton Realtor. She's your one-stop shop, local expert and more. It's Chrissy Maloof, and she does it all with a smile. It's Chrissy.
It's Chrissy, your local Denton Realtor, here to talk about all things real estate, Dentoning, and work-life balance. Today I'm here with a special guest, and whom I call my friend, Kimber Surratt, and we're going to be giving you some staging tips. So, Kimber, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you, Chrissy, for having me. My name's Kimber Surratt, and I am an interior designer that's been in and out of the business for about 26 years. I'm a mom, live in Denton. My practices have been anywhere from working from a home builder to a very high-end, successful commercial real estate business out of Dallas, and then now just kind of helping you out and running around and doing local staging projects.
Well, and I appreciate you. And by the way, I have seen your portfolio, and wow,
thanks.
Talk about amazing. So I personally have been in your house and had the honor of listing the home here in Denton,
yes,
Providence, and selling. And yeah, I could tell you had an eye for design as soon as I walked in. So give us some tips. Let's, I guess, go with the first topic, because I know there's some people that need your help.
Yes. So I think, first of all, when people hear the word, oh, we need to stage, they get really nervous. They think about HGTV,
yes,
and somebody's going to come in and they have to spend all this money. So I want to paradigm shift that. I want you to think about this as an opportunity for me to get a head start on my move. And so the first thing we want to do is purge and clean and start there.
Okay.
Because when somebody walks in and if they see your amazing Star Wars collection sitting on the dining room buffet,
yes,
collected since 1977, and you're probably really proud and think everybody's going to think an awesome person lives here, you're going to miss an opportunity. If that was a clean slate buffet and a couple walk in and all of a sudden they're like, oh my goodness, Grandma's Snow Village that's been boxed and up in the attic for the last 10 years, that would be an amazing place to display it, or we can finally take it out, and they're going to make an emotional connection to the house.
And that's important.
Oh,
yes,
so important.
Yes. So less clutter.
Yes. So we did less clutter. We're going to make emotional ties. And then what we got to do, though, first is make a great first impression.
That's true. Because you can walk in the house, and if there's something right away when you see it, yes. I've seen the faces. I myself have had a hard time when I was looking. I'm like, remember, Chrissy, you're a realtor. You've got to look past all this stuff. So I get that. I get that importance.
Yeah, and and then they see that one big hole in the front door, and they're like, not interested.
Yeah,
not
this
interested.
house is falling apart. Even though it could have been something simple as
absolutely,
like I was moving furniture and I knocked the drywall.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Yep, I get that. Well, what about? Okay, so that's tip number one. What other tips do you have?
So smell is a huge turn off.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a whole other topip.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is interesting.
So first of all, lots of things distribute smells.
Yes.
That we don't want to have.
And some people are super sensitive to smells.
Yes.
I've learned that. Yes, like super sensitive.
And so first of all, think about cleaning out your garbage disposal.
Okay,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. A little peroxide and vinegar goes a long ways right there.
That's true.
Take out all the trash. Spray a little Lysol down in there. You want to refrain from cooking any spicy, fishy,
broccoli, right?
Right.
I mean, there's so many different smells, and I'm not one that cooks, but I've had clients that have cooked, and feedback has been the smell was so strong that they couldn't get past the smell.
Right, or that like grease film layer that sit around from the fried chicken
but I love some fried chicken, but go out to eat. Go to Babes. Hey, I plug Babes. There you go. Yeah. This is not a sponsored commercial even.
If you're a smoker, yes. I don't know. I don't care if it's 4 degrees outside.
Go outside.
Please go outside.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you are serious about selling your house, these are just some of the things that you're just going to have to do. And it makes all the difference.
What about pets? Because I know that's something I hear a lot.
Yes. And you got to remember, you want your house to be appealing to the masses. Mm-hmm. So if somebody's got a cat allergy and walk in the house and you have cat dander or the carpets haven't been well vacuumed, kitty litter hasn't been taken out, they're out. They're not even going to make it to see the awesome spa in the master bedroom.
That's true. What about, okay, so I personally love candles, and I know sometimes, especially during fall and winter, I can over-smell my house, over-scent, because I love that pumpkin and the cinnamon and all those coffee smells. What do you recommend as far as smells?
Yeah, so I would totally recommend linens and the citruses. Grapefruit,
nice clean
lemon, exactly. It just gives you like a fresh, it's clean, it's not overly floral to make you think of grandma's perfume, those types of things. And as you're doing this, just create daily habits of, picking up after yourself, cleaning out that garbage disposal, or,
clean up the dog mess in the backyard that my kids hate to do.
Yes.
Yes. We do it weekly, and I get and I'm like, come on, you want friends to play in the backyard? You got to pick up after the dogs. So I get that. Okay, speaking of while we're outside with the dogs' yard, because I know you're like the queen of landscaping too. Yes. So give us a little tips as far as like curb appeal, landscaping. What are your thoughts on that?
So that goes back to the first impression.
Yes.
And that could be the difference between somebody driving up and it being a drive-by, like, no thank you, and them like, ooh, what's inside? Let me take a peek.
Yes.
And so, first of all, just pick up the toys, the garden hose, just the clutter. If you've got the little gnome statues, go ahead, pack them up, wrap them up nice and sweet, your little friends, and
they are cute.
They'll be ready for the move. Mm-hmm. The front door, just make sure it's wiped down. Dog scratches on that is, again, as soon as they see like maybe some damage to the door from a dog, then it's to be like, oh, this was a dog, and this is this, and then it's just like negative mark, and so you just want that. Wow, this is so cute. Oh, I could put a chair here. If they open the door, it smells good. Grandma's Snow Village could go there. This is winter.
And I get especially the front door, because whenever we're opening, like as a realtor, you have to sit there for a second and open that super box. And a lot of it is electronic. So you've got to wait for that internet connection. And there's times that
you have that stop and chat with the client, and they're looking up, they're looking down. I'm like, I myself will look at my house. I'm like, how did I miss that cobweb right there? Like,
true.
Where's all these leaves blew from? So that's important. So
yeah.
Great. Okay.
No, I think that's really good. And then just think about
your yard.
Yes, please.
I'm just going to be honest there, because sometimes we'll go for photos, and I'm like, did you not know we had photos scheduled? Because your weeds are out of control. Like,
right.
Just mow the weeds. Just mow the yard.
Mow your yard.
Mulch.
Mulch is mulch.
Yes,
everybody
colors,
loves. Yes, mulch. A little seasonal color. So it's, petunias in the summer, pansies in the winter. They're Texas friendly flowers,
nice. Okay.
And give you a little pop of color.
I like
so
that.
Those are always good. And you just want that visual, like, oh, look how cute.
I love it.
I want to see more.
Yes, and speaking of more, let's go ahead and walk back into the house since I took you out. Give us some personal space tips as far as rooms and closets and bathrooms, because we know kitchens and bathrooms are usually a top selling point in homes.
Absolutely. So I guess my number one thing is less is more.
Okay. That's hard for me, because I love to shop, but I know that when I'm listing my house, I don't need to have all my makeup, my cute Bath and Body Works sprays.
Yes.
Cleared off.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you see a horizontal surface, clear your horizontal surfaces.
It's a great tip.
So kitchens, the top of the refrigerator, pack it up.
And the magnets.
The magnets.
I love my kids' artwork.
Me too. That's a hard one.
It is hard, but it does make a difference.
Yeah, if we're looking to sell the house, we want to
take those off.
We want to take those off.
So on the bathrooms,
yes.
What are your huge you should do and not do in the bathroom?
So I would say your bathrooms, the laundry room, and the kitchen pantry. When people are going to open the doors, they're going to open cupboards, they're going to open the doors, and instead of having things piled on the floor or stacked, if you could just go ahead and get some cheap little dollar bins and organize it, nothing should ever be on the floors, because those are small spaces that they walk into, and Yes, and if that means you sort of lean into the space instead of walking into the space, it really makes a difference of the feel. And you want to showcase the size, that is roomy, that you could get in here, that a mama could be in the bathroom while bathing a child and it be comfortable. You know, those types of things.
Okay.
So, in laundry rooms too, put up some hooks on the walls and put the brooms up and the little mop instead of it being stacked on the floor and somebody step over it, or, you know, the client walks in and the door, the broom slides, and crashes down, and then they're bending.
We're not doing the broom trick. We're not going to do the broom trick where it stands up straight. Come on now.
Right? Did you do it?
I did it, but then John, my husband, was like, Chrissy, that always happens. And I was like, well, whatever. I still want to do it to post a picture. You know, I had to be like everybody else. I was a follower, not a leader. Sorry.
No, I did it too. I was curious.
It was, yeah. I was like, this is good. And then he tried it like 2 days later. He's like, C point made. I was like, whatever.
Right? Yes. Oh, and one more room, the closets.
The closet. Okay.
The closets.
Yes, because I get a lot of people sometimes that like want to completely pack, and then some that are like, I don't care, but that's important.
So my first tip would be pack the out of season clothing.
It's a great tip.
Yeah,
Great.
just go ahead and thin out the closet because you want to showcase that there's room. It's like in a master closet, if you share it, there's room for his and hers. There's room for my shoes. There's room for the laundry hampers. It's awesome. If you could put a laundry hamper inside of a closet with a lid on it, that's a really good thing that we
don't
just
want to see your dirty socks and underwear, please, because that's
No,
a turn
thank you.
off. It is a turn off.
Yes.
I've had it happen. And then flush your toilet, too. That's another thing. Got to be honest there. Please flush your toilet, because there's nothing worse than showing a house with a client and having to be like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
and then be like, yeah,
it's gross. It's gross.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what else is gross? Stinky running shoes.
Oh yes, yeah.
I have a son. You do too.
Yes.
I love him, but his shoes smell, and I'm
Yes.
like, did you wear socks with that, or have you not washed those socks? Because oh goodness,
Yeah.
it's rough. Yeah, so smell. Yeah,
Let's not open our son's closets
No.
and go, oh,
Yeah, I
what's
know.
growing in here?
I'm not touching it. You do your own laundry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, just think about those things, as you're going through.
No, that's perfect. Were there
Yeah.
any last minute tips you can think of that you'd like to give the viewer?
I have one more. I would like for everyone to think about when they walk into a hotel room, how it feels. And when you walk
refreshing.
into a hotel room, there's been hundreds of people that have been in that space. But we're always so excited to be there. We don't think about that space being, somebody using that bathroom, somebody's used that shower. And part of that is because there's nothing personal left behind. When we say to take out your personal items, it's not just your pictures and photography. Think about the toothbrush, the used towels, the trash is gone, the razor's not sitting on the counter.
I do that a lot. My husband gets mad at me. He's like, I'm going to step on that razor if it falls. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm
Right,
sorry.
right.
Yeah, but no, that's true, because when you do walk into a hotel, you automatically just feel like you're relaxed.
Yes.
I feel like it's like I'm away from the hustle and bustle of stuff, and I can just be comfortable.
Yes.
And so for that person to walk in a home and imagine themselves like, this is my house, and picture yourself.
That is huge, and it's important.
It really is.
Makes a difference.
I mean, you might see there's a plunger behind the sink or behind the toilet. We all keep plungers in our bathrooms, but then somebody will connect the dot. They'll say, oh, well, do they have a problem? Oh, well, there's this. Well, how's the plumbing? Well, this makes me nervous. And we just don't want to give anybody that opportunity.
Yes.
We want them to say, like you said, I could come home from work and take off my shoes and feel comfy here.
And the fact that you pointed out, too, that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to make your home. I mean, I think that is a misconception in the real estate business, because a lot of times when I'm like, hey, we need to stage your house, they think we need to pull in all this furniture, spend thousands of dollars, go get new curtains, no. Like, you don't need to go buy new accessories. Just sometimes it's simple.
Yes, and sometimes if we over-decorate, that'll turn somebody off because it's not their style.
Yes. No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a great point, because I know I have a fun, eclectic, elaborate style, and it's not for everyone. So if you were to walk in my house and see the big Piggly Wiggly on the wall right now, it would throw you off. I mean, it would. So I definitely can see where you're coming from. So I appreciate you so much. Oh my goodness, this has been fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah,
It's my first podcast.
Yeah, and so if anyone, I guess, got questions, stay tuned for more. We'll continue to do more tips. I think we've got some landscaping tips coming in the next month or two, so look forward to doing more episodes, and hopefully you'll be a guest again. So thanks, and stay tuned for next episode.
Thank you, Chrissy.